Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol, and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. It is a beautiful day here in the UK today. I'm actually doing a couple of things at the moment with the S4 and thought I would take a few minutes out to film the Midweek 180 in the cool shade of my barn. But if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and that's it. A very simple format. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I have loads and loads to get through this week. It's going to be a real challenge to do it within the 3 minutes, but I shall give it a go. I'm going to start my timer. Okay, leader of the pack last week was Simon W. Congratulations, sir. And you were joined in the famous five by Francois G, Kevy427, Stella Smith and Sim Howard. Congratulations to you all. Whoever puts the first comment this week, you will be my leader of the pack next week. And the first 5 comments, you will be my famous 5. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, that was Mark Walker, who was working from home in Rotorua, New Zealand. What a beautiful part of the world that is. But whatever you're doing right now, wherever you are, put it in the comments below and I'll give you a shout out next week. Last week's question was, where did you go for your first post-lockdown drive? If you lived in England. I loved the one, there were some brilliant suggestions by the way in drives, but John Hudson, who has a 1972 MGB, really wanted to go for a drive, but sadly had dismantled the front suspension on the MGB during lockdown and it hadn't been put back together yet, so couldn't go anywhere. It just made me laugh. I feel your pain, my friend, I feel your pain. This week's question, very simply, where are you going to on YouTube at the moment to get your YouTube car fix? I'm finding myself delving back into the back catalogue of Chris Harris on cars and watching some of the stuff he did maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Hopefully you're delving into my back catalogue as well. Lots and lots of news to get through. First thing I wanted to mention, Daniel Abt. I don't know if you noticed, but he's been sacked by the Audi Formula E team for basically bringing in a ringer, a professional e-racing driver, in the last round of the eSports series. Suspicions were raised when he came third because he'd not done very well up until that point at all. He was basically sacked, which is unbelievable. Very, very sad and worrying news from McLaren and Woking this week. It's 1,200 job losses. That's 25% of their workforce, 70 of those coming from the Formula 1 team. I fear that that is not going to be the last auto manufacturer that we see large-scale redundancies from. Very worrying times indeed. Another not shock announcement really, because I think a lot of people saw it coming, but Dr. Andy Palmer has left Aston Martin after, I think, a great period of stewardship, brought in some amazing cars, but clearly since they floated, their share price has absolutely gone through the floor, and I don't think it's any great surprise with Lawrence Stroll coming in that he was moved on. I've met Andy a couple of times at Goodwood events, always a super chap, and I wish him all the best for the future, but he certainly did great things for Aston Martin while he was there. Then if you saw the guy in the Audi RS6 who filmed himself doing 201 miles an hour on the M23 near here, I believe he has been arrested because, well, he was driving like a complete knob, basically. I cannot believe he did that, so dangerous. So good to see the police have actually got him. And then I wanted to just mention, Control and Shift, we are doing a Father's Day special on the Control and Shift website, all Control and Shift. So Joe's stuff, my stuff, Car Mad Dad's stuff. So 10% on all orders over £25 if you use the code FATHER10, or 25% off all orders over £50 if you use the code FATHER25. Oh! And that offer, by the way, will run until the 21st of June. So head on over to controlandshift.com and get your Father's Day gifts. I knew I was going to run out of time today. I haven't even told you about Friday's video, but very briefly, what I'm doing with the S4 today is tomorrow morning, I'm finally going to be able to get the winter tyres off of this and put the summer tyres back on. Happy days. So Friday's video is basically my conclusions having run this car on winter tyres over the winter. Was it worth doing is the simple question I'm going to ask. But I hope you tune in on that one, and I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. And I'll see you on the next film, guys, which is this Friday at 6 PM for my view on, are winter tyres worth it? Really? And don't forget, head on over to controlandshift.com, 10% off all orders over £25 and 25% on all orders over £50 using the discount codes FATHER10 and FATHER25. So, I'll see you on the next one. You take care. Stay safe.